guys, welcome back to my channel, Posh Incredible. This is Tiff TV and this is video 4 of I think it's going to be a 7-part playlist or video series about sugar sensitivity. What I wanted to do for this video 4 is give you basically like a breakdown of the really easy steps on how to cure your sugar sensitivity. And by cure, I mean like it's not like something you can, it takes time, okay, is what I was trying to say. So I'm going to give you the list of things from this book, Potatoes, Not Prozac, and then I'll explain kind of like my own journey about it. So here we go. Number 1 is eat breakfast with protein. Number 2, journal what you eat and when you eat and how you feel. Number 3, eat 3 meals a day with protein. Number 4, take the recommended vitamins and have a potato before bed. So number 4 is like the recommended vitamins are a zinc supplement, vitamin C, and B complex. So vitamin C is because it basically helps eliminate the detox, like the toxic parts of your body while you're going through this detox is what they call it. It's like a detox. Zinc and vitamin B really help keep your body stable. So those are just like important, and usually they're low in sugar sensitive people. So those are like important vitamins to take. And then the whole potato before bed thing is like usually you just eat it 3 hours after your meal, and it's because when the protein, it's tryptophan, that is what crosses the blood-brain barrier in order to produce serotonin. And so if you eat a potato before bed, all the other proteins, usually tryptophan is the last one to get into the blood-brain barrier. So all of the other proteins that are in line to get through the blood-brain barrier actually go to the insulin is released by the potato, and so all of the other proteins go to, I guess, like bind with that insulin. I don't know how the science behind it. And then the tryptophan is basically left at the blood-brain barrier ready to pass through while all the other proteins kind of like go for this insulin. So it kind of helps up your serotonin levels in an organic way, which is pretty cool, right? Shift from white foods to brown foods. So like if you're eating white bread, like just do like a whole wheat or something, and reduce or eliminate sugars. Basically, these steps aren't just like steps to tick off a list, okay? They're meant to introduce stability into your life, because being a sugar sensitive person, you're always in like ups and downs. You're in peaks and valleys. And the point is to, instead of, when I was talking about serotonin in the last video, instead of going up and then way down, the point is to just like gradually recalibrate so you're back at that normal that you don't know what it is. You've never experienced it before because you're not built like a normal person. So it's to introduce stability into your life. It's to practice starting and stopping. So if you eat 3 meals a day, you start and you have an end point. It's 3 meals. It's not like you're grazing throughout the day. You're eating at regular intervals. You're keeping your blood sugar at like a certain level, and you're not doing that food sugar addiction thing where you just like eat a bunch of snacks, like filling you basically, but don't fill you at all. Eat enough protein for your body weight. So that's like, take your body weight, divide it by 2, and that's how much protein you should have every day. So divide it by 3 to get the amount that you need per meal. So for me, it's 22 grams of protein. Basically, protein takes longer to digest and it keeps you full longer. So it's going to help keep your eating at regular intervals possible. The other thing is to eat complex carbs during every meal with the protein, because complex carbs are like brain food. They help carry the sugar into your brain so your brain can function correctly. The program tells you not to really worry about what it is you're eating, but to notice, basically to eat breakfast, which is really difficult for people like us, but to eat breakfast And that was hard for me to do, of course, but it's even harder getting 3 meals in a day and also eating enough protein at each of those meals, because it's a lot of protein. And just the protein fills me up. Like, just 22 grams of protein is enough of food for me, and then I have to add like complex carbs. And if I want a dessert or if I want sugar, like, I need to eat it with all of that. So you're basically like eating 3 different things at the same time. The reason for including sugar in your meal is because when you eat fiber with sugar, it has like a less effect on your insulin levels or your blood sugar levels than eating it just like on its own, or just eating like dessert. So that's one of the recommendations. But basically, here's where I am. It's been difficult, but doable. It's nice to not have to worry about what it is that I'm eating exactly. Like, I can eat whatever I want. And that's actually like pretty nice, because in past diets it's like sort of been restrictive on what you eat, but for this one it's more of like, eat whatever you want, but eat it in this way so your body can maintain its stability. And to me, that's reasonable. I feel a lot better. I actually feel more stable. I feel more light. I feel happier. And like, putting my body on this type of routine is actually, I don't know, it adds some sort of calmness to my life. And I can't describe it any other way right now, but that's how it is. Results is my binging has stopped. So eating 3 meals a day, I'm actually full like pretty much the entire day, which is why it's important to eat at the specific like intervals. So don't go longer than 6 hours without food, and then you have your next meal. And sometimes I do get hungry if I'm pushing the envelope there, but my binging has completely stopped. Like, I don't crave chocolate, I don't crave sugar. If I want something sweet, then I'll eat it with my meal, and I don't feel bad. Like, I used to feel really bad every time I had sugar, and now I like feel good, because I know that I don't know, I think it has to do with this like blood sugar level stability. I eat less, actually. So because I'm eating 3 meals and I have to have my protein and then the carbs, it's like I'm full by that time. So I already have like a predetermined amount of food that I eat, and it keeps me full throughout the day. And that's kind of it. I think the food journal has really been tough to keep, so I'm trying to find a way to do that, but all the other stuff has been really easy. I do feel like all of my knowledge about food macros and micros has really helped. So being on my diets and being conscious of what I was eating and putting in my body, and already eliminating certain types of foods like white breads and white foods from my diet like a long time ago, we're talking like 10-12 years ago, has really helped me be able to get on track a lot faster with this program. But I'm seeing better results. Honestly, I'm seeing better results with this program than I have with any other program. Like, let's just take example, the 4-Hour Body. I found it like Tim's rule was eat 30 grams of protein. Maybe that's his number, you know? But like, for me, that's really difficult to do. It's hard for me to eat my own number of protein. So knowing that I don't have to eat 30 grams, I can just eat I can eat 16 and then add protein from other sources like vegetables or rice or whatever. It adds up to 22, right? To me, that's like really been beneficial. So I don't know, guys. Maybe try out this program. It's really easy. I highly recommend getting the book, Potatoes Not Prozac. You'll find more information about sugar sensitivity there, and the author does a lot better job of explaining why it's really important to take these certain steps. And I would love to hear about your journey. We have 2 more videos coming up. These are a little bit different. They're how to identify low self-esteem, and I guess if you want to make a change, how to start going about that even if you're not ready. It's like how to ready yourself for change. Sometimes we're not able to make like a quick decision, and so we need a little bit of time for ourselves to get ready for that. Stay tuned for more. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear about your journey, and leave your comments and questions below, or email me, tiffany@poshinc.com, and stay tuned. I will see you guys in the next 2 videos. Bye.